Hello everybody, Robert Red here. So today we're going to be looking at a few cards, and these cards are pretty special because we're on a quest for 100 subscribers to start with. Everyone wants to get up to them big numbers, but we know that we got to start small. So we're going to go for 100 and we need your help. So what we're going to do for 100 subscribers is build a Brawl deck and give it out to a random subscriber. And we'll go with more details when we get closer on how we're going to pick that random subscriber, what we're going to need you guys to do so that we know we get someone that is actively watching. So let's get into it and look at the legendaries we've chosen. So these are 6 what we think would be pretty fun build-arounds. When it gets closer and we get close to that 100 mark, we'll do a poll somewhere. We'll have a link in the description. We'll repost something about these. We'll do a poll and have everyone vote. Whichever one gets the most votes will get built. So we'll start with red.
And only the subscribers that vote in the poll will be eligible to win the deck.
That is a good point. That is a valid point.
So if only 40 subscribers vote, only those 40 will get lucky.
All right. So that out of the way, which one of these are you most excited to build with?
I am most excited for probably Jasu the most.
Jasu Vest, 4 mana, 4/5, kicker of 6, menace. When he enters the battlefield, if he was kicked, you get 8/2/2 night zombie creature tokens with menace.
I think flooding the board with menacing zombies is pretty sick.
It is pretty sick, and I mean you can do a lot of neat things with this build too, because we've got Azur's Gateway in the format right now. So 2 mana artifact that exiles things from your hand, and then when you exile 5 things with different mana cost, you flip it into a land that taps for any color mana. In his case, it'd be black for the converted mana cost of all those cards. So you got a land that could potentially tap for like 20 mana. So you can do some
Which land was that?
As an artifact, as Azur's Gateway that flips into a land.
Plus, you're doing mono black, so you've got a Cabal Stronghold as well.
Yeah, Cabal Stronghold for all those basic swamps.
So if you have some sort of sack outlet, you could potentially cast and kick him twice a turn. Yeah. Oh yeah, this will be fun to build around. So there's Jasu. I think for me, my favorite is going to be Squee. The gift that keeps on giving.
Yes, the gift that keeps on giving. A commander that just doesn't really die.
And if he dies, pay 3 and get him back.
Oh yeah, that's the goal here.
Oh, you're going to exile him? Yeah, I don't care. I'll pay 3.
Yeah, Skirt Prospector, get some mana.
Yeah.
Do something with your mana, recast him next turn if you need to. And then we've got the new core set coming up, so we're going to surely have more goblins there. And with those new goblins, I know there's going to be one like Goblin War Marshal, 2 mana, 1/1. When it enters the battlefield, you get a 1/1 goblin. So sack those 2, Squee, get 3 mana, do something. Next turn, play Squee again.
Yeah, I think Squee's going to be really fun as well.
Yeah, he'll definitely be fun. There's a lot of neat shenanigans we can pull with him.
Absolutely.
All right, who's next on your list of good ones?
Well, I'm kind of partial to DePaula myself.
DePaula. You're a sick individual.
I've been known to be a little twisted from time to time.
Heart of Kieran isn't good. A Smuggler's Copter. I don't know if it's removed off the Brawl ban list or not. If it isn't...
As far as I know, the Brawl uses standard ban list plus a few extras.
Well, there was an update, and the standard ban list was removed from the Brawl ban list. So Brawl has its own separate ban list, but I'm thinking Smuggler's Copter may have stayed on the Brawl ban list.
I would almost bet Smuggler's Copter's on the list.
If it isn't, there will be a Smuggler's Copter in here. Cough, cough, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But if it is banned, well, the deck will see a Heart of Kieran. That's for sure.
Yeah, along with probably Sky Sovereign and Weatherlight.
Yeah, so there's a lot of nice things we can do with this Dwarf Tribal deck. No vehicles whatsoever. We're just going to go Dwarf Tribal.
Yeah, because that's the thing. So, which would be your second pick?
Temet, Vizier of Noctamoon. Tried to say the Noctamoon as Egyptian as I possibly could. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a token. Or no, target creature token gets +1/+1 as a limited turn and can't be blocked and heal bombs for 5. So, turn 2, you can drop him. If he dies, turn 4, you can drop him. And then if he dies, just let him go to the graveyard and embalm him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
that's the thing.
Yeah, that is a thing. And then from there, you just keep embalming him.
Or just throw the Helm of the Host on him and you have a bunch of tokens every time.
That is true. Time and time again. Just like the song. Yeah.
No.
But Helm of the Host with him, that's kind of stupid. Every combat, get an extra Temet.
But if you think about it, Helm of the Host is just kind of stupid in its own.
Yeah, there's so many creatures that it does good things with, like Temet here. I know there are a lot of creature tokens. I mean, in this too, we can play Anointed Procession in here, the white doubling season-esque effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice token thing we can do with this. And then Helm of the Host with him, or if we have anything else good that's going to benefit tokens.
Yeah.
That'd be Temet.
And speaking of Helm of the Host, I think it would also work rather well with my third pick, which would be Gehalta.
Ooh. I don't think this guy needs any introduction. He's just fat.
And hungry.
He's a nice fatty. 12/12 trample.
Yeah, some free 12/12 haste trample tokens.
Yep. 2 commander hits and they're dead. And what I love about him too is that green now has like a crazy amount of removal compared to what it did years ago, because they've got I can't even remember the name of it. It's a common card. 4 mana, Hunt the Weak. 4 mana, put a 1/1 counter on a creature you control, it fights another one. Yeah. You can clear the way for Galta to do some massive damage. And you can get him out early, because turn 1, Llanowar Elf. Turn 2, Steel Leaf Champion. That's 6 power. Turn 3, you've got 6 power, 3 lands. Not quite enough for him, so play something else. Turn 4, you can drop a 12/12 trample if you've got the right hand.
Yeah, and if he's not dealt with, deal some damage is what he will do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that he will definitely do.
Absolutely.
And our last pick is Jace, Cunning Castaway. So for Jace, I really like him for, like with a Tetsuko style deck, a bunch of 1 strength, 1 toughness creatures, a bunch of evasive creatures, +1 on him. Draw a bunch of cards. Filter through your deck to get the things you need to win the game. What? You don't like Jace?
I'm on the rail about Jace.
I like Jace. When it comes time, if the people vote for Jace and we build this deck, I will show you why he is gravy.
Well, I'm sure we can come up with something good for him.
No, we will. We will definitely come up with something good. I mean, he's too good to not use. Too good to not use. But that is our picks, and I will go ahead and say, everyone vote for Squee. But those are the cards. Help us get to that 100 people.
Yes, by all means, tell us which one you want.
Yeah. So whatever y'all vote for is what we're going to build. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all the support, and we'll see you next time. Like, comment, subscribe.